Well, everybody, welcome to episode 4. This is the Activecraft SMP. I am here at the little Stonks HQ. Now you can't even see the top; it's the clouds. We're making big moves here. I am going to set a challenge for myself. I'm not going to leave this and stop working on this until it is complete, because I wrote a book at the end of the last episode that's like, it's got all of the different stuff that I need to do, and then I realized there's just too many things that I have not finished. So I am going to dedicate as much time as I can to just finishing this, man. It's ridiculous. This guy. Oh no, actually, let's break that. Um, I I don't know where he came from. If I'm gonna be, completely honest with you guys. But we're gonna take some. Actually, no. We're gonna take some iron here. We're gonna feed him some iron, and we're just gonna keep him here. You know, I don't know where he came from, but I'm liking it. So, yeah. That's what I'm gonna be working on right now. Where did you go? Put you guys in there. Okay. So, I'm going to finish the very top. I've got some more stone bricks. I've got some wood with me. I'm going to try making a little office. And actually, is that a donkey? What the heck is a donkey? A crafting what is I need to clean up here. I will be honest, I did not choose the best of places to build the HQ, but I like it. So, why are there chickens here? What are you doing here? Go away. Okay, that's weird. You know what? No, we're gonna keep these guys. They're gonna be our honorary chickens. They came from somewhere. But anyway. Oh, I got a lot further than I thought I did. Okay, so I only have, what, 3 more floors to do? Yeah, I got plenty of bricks for this. So, yeah, I'm gonna put on a YouTube video, watch some Grian and Hermitcraft, and then I'm gonna just keep grinding right now. But, yeah, I don't know where all these guys came from. But no, I am going to commit to actually finishing projects before I go on and, try to finish another one. Because I just have too many things going on. And none of them are even complete, you know? So, yeah. Well, I know that I said I was going to work on the Stonks headquarters until I finished it, but I got distracted. So, I got like 3 or 4 stacks of TNT, and if we go into here, it's just a huge line. It's further than my render distance. So, we're going to light this real quick because, for our Secret Santa, the person that I got went kind of all out, and they got me a ton of stuff. So I'm going to get her some netherite. Because somehow we're giving to each other, so I thought that was pretty cool. But, yeah, I've got a ton of TNT there. I put a texture pack so that I can see. Yeah, there you go. I can see all the netherite around. I haven't gotten very much, I feel like. But we're making do with what we got. But yeah, so I'm gonna make this huge tunnel. I also got netherite on all of those, and then like a couple of my tools. So I already have 6 ingots, and then I have some netherite scraps at home, but not enough to do what I want. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. All right, well, we have ran through all of it. I almost missed this stuff, which would have been super sad, but if we can get up here, we have 25 ancient debris, which is honestly pretty respectable. Because I have a mob farm that gets me free gunpowder, and then sand is pretty easy to get. But I do need to get more. But right now, my gunpowder is my limiter. I think I need to put an item sorter on my mob farm, and then actually like AFK there and get a bunch of stuff. Because right now it's just like 6 double chests of random junk. But anyway, Oh, where did I just... Oh, shoot. Okay, good. Luckily it's netherite, so it wouldn't have burned. But that... still, clumsy fingers. Anyway, so we're going to go back. We're going to smelt a lot of this. Ooh, that's a bad idea. That's a really bad idea. That is a horrible idea. Anyway, so we're going to go back now. And we're going to smelt all this up. And then make a bunch of netherite. I don't think I'm going to put all of this in for my Secret Santa. I think I'm going to keep some of the netherite for myself. Honestly, just to like, you know, just to get like my axe and my shovel all done. But yeah, I will definitely put most of it in there. And then I think I'm also going to, cause my Secret Santa, she gave me like 32 diamond blocks, which, you know, is a lot. And then I already put, I don't know if I showed you guys, but I put an entire, like, I put a bunch of tools, and then, so I guess hi to him. I put a bunch of tools and a bunch of armor, and it's all enchanted as much as I can. I think I still need to put, like, sweeping edge on something, but, yeah. There's just a little bit of work that I can do. I'm also going to try to put some, netherite templates in there. Just because. But yeah, that'll cost me a few diamonds, but she gave me 32 blocks. And that's not it. There was like a bunch of other stuff in the little present that I got. I don't know if I showed you. I didn't record it. I opened it with a bunch of other people, and I don't know if they want to be recorded, so I just kind of erred on the side of caution and just didn't. But yeah. Here we go. That took actually not as long as I thought. Like, I've been at this for less than 45 minutes. That includes the time it took to gather all of the TNT and stuff and craft it all. But yeah, the issue was finding a place that didn't run into a bunch of lava lakes. I will say I did cheat a little bit. I used free cam to see a bunch of to see if I was actually going to run into a giant like lava pool, because that's just a pain in the butt. And then we're going to get rid of all of you guys. So now we're back, and let's smelt all this up. Oh, right. So I used about 5.5 diamond blocks just to make these netherite templates. We're gonna throw this all in here, just to keep everything organized. Anyway, so Baba Creeper was the person that I got for my Secret Santa. Now I should probably put the template in here too. That's not what I wanted. So she's the one that I got a gift for, and then she also got a gift for me. So I thought that was really cool. So I'm always gonna keep one of these netherite templates just so I don't, run out of them. Because I died like twice looking for these. So I have 7 templates. I'm going to I'm gonna give her 5. No, I'm gonna give her 4. Just because I need 3 for my stuff. So yeah, it's really because of, like, she gave me diamonds and then 2 shulker boxes. One of them was full of just like a bunch of blocks that I can use for building, and then the other one was full of like more rare stuff. Like there's a bunch of like the new blocks from the sniffers, right? The pitcher pods. There was wither roses. There was I think, funnily enough, there were sea lanterns, which I thought was hilarious because, I have a shop for that. But I wasn't mad. So we're going to break in here real quick. Open this. We're going to put you there and you there. See, this is what I got for her. I think it's pretty good. So that is now complete. I feel less bad for what she got me. And, like, people were like, oh, don't feel bad. Like, hello? Why are my frames dropping so much? Anyway, I've been having trouble with my computer recently. Sorry. A bunch of people were like, oh, well, don't feel bad for, like, not, you know, like, feeling inadequate. And I'm like, yeah, but I just, like, I was looking at everybody else's, and I could have done more. So, and I did. And, you know, like, I know I don't have to, but there's something in me. It's how I was raised, just to kind of, like, make sure that it's fair. So, the gold shop. Also, I said I was going to rebuild my gold farm. I haven't yet. I think I'm just going to use, like, Ilmango's design. Ooh. Got some diamonds now. Okay. And then right now I'm gonna go check if my little diamond house is all still intact or not. Cause last I checked, it was made of copper and I think gold. Which, like, funny, right? Hilarious prank. I'm a little worried where my diamonds are. Like, I genuinely don't know. So, where am I going? Alright, all I know is that it's, like, generally in this direction. Alright, also, this is the little temple run, nether portal. I think this build is cool as heck. If we can get over here. Because this is the actual temple run. It is insane. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm not cheat. This isn't cheating, so... Where is it? This is just like all the spaghetti of it. So I think you... Oh, gosh, where is it? You fall down somewhere around here, and then it's just huge. Like, there's so many different rooms. It's so cool. I'm really impressed with what they did with it. But... Oh, yep. Look at that. It's just a bunch of gold copper. The blue wool snatcher strikes again for the first time. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I have a couple of these. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, alright. That's nice. I like some of the... These are some cool little houses. That's like a tiny house. This is a fish bowl. And then this is the wrong side. This is Cryptic over here. I think I know him the best of everybody on the server, but I think this is like, there's his face. I think that's really cool. Hatching post. Ooh, this is like a little, oh my gosh. This is like a full-on dungeon. Whoa. Whoa. Anyway, that's cool. Ooh, I like that, like that. It's nice and pink. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. I had like 2 stacks of diamond blocks. I don't know where they went. But it'll be fine. It'll all be okay eventually. But I will say I do want my diamonds back at some point. I think that's a fun way to, like, show them off and just kind of be flashy, but I do miss my diamonds. Okay. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to fully get all my gear up to netherite. Okay. So first off, we're going to put the axe, the shovel, and the diamond hoe. So now I got serious dedication. I don't know if I need a netherite hoe, but I got one now. So... there, our little adventure is over. Now I'm actually... Ooh. Oh, I could use pale oak. I forgot we had that. Alright, now I'm going to go back to... What was I doing? I'm going back to the... Gosh. The shopping district to work on the headquarters. Pale oak saplings. We're going to actually try and... there we go. I'm gonna grow a few more of these trees just to, like, you know, just to get some more of the wood. Ooh, that's embarrassing. Don't like that. But yeah. So now we are fully decked out in netherite. I'm no longer a peasant. Okay. Wait, would it be better to go back a bit? Alright, as you guys can probably tell, I have shaders on right now. Sorry, I was just looking at OBS. I don't know why. So I've been working, been plugging away, experimenting. I've made these little cubicles just because I want this whole place to kind of be like almost an office. I was messing with the armor stand mod. Oh, excuse me. I was messing with the armor stand mod and I was able to create this. It's like a little desktop, so if we shift in that, we could change the positions on it. I'm not going to, just because that's a horrible idea, and that took me so long to make. Not so long, but like, because armor stands don't hold things at a 90-degree angle. They're kind of like tilted a little bit. And I don't think it's a 45-degree angle either, so it was so hard to get that to look like that. That's actually a carpet on a bone block. So I used little bone blocks to make these little cubicles just because I didn't want to use wool and I didn't want to go get concrete. And then the second option is this. Now, this is a map that I got from the end. This is the end void. And this, again, is another armor stand. By the way, we put an armor stand mod on the server. I don't know if I told you that. I say we, the admins did. But that looks like that. And then that is a chain helmet. Sorry, I was checking if my audio was on. It's on. Yeah, no, we're on. Right? Anyway, so that is a chain helmet. It's supposed to be a keyboard and like a computer screen. I'm thinking maybe make like a border around that. And then I want to do that for all of these. The only issue is that is actually an armor stand, too. I already said that. Gosh. That's 2 armor stands. That would take so much longer than this. So I think I'm going to just... I think I'm going to sacrifice looks for practicality, just because that would take so much longer. There is another... Oh, by the way, the clouds do this weird thing when I'm in the scaffolding. So... I have these bookshelves. I crafted 56 more. But all of these are supposed to look like a record room. I might put some like beehives in here. Not beehives, but yeah, beehives. They look kind of like little filing cabinets, like little boxes you put papers in. Goodness, that's beautiful. So this is my little office. I put some plants here, glass, some sea lanterns. Got these chairs, and then I have the desk. Now, those are empty right now, intentionally, because I'm going to put actual books that I need in there. This took like an hour to do. So I've got a couple pieces of paper. That was really hard because I needed to adjust one of them, because one of them was inside the others, and it was glitching out. So I'm so proud of like the little slanted look, how it looks like they're on top of each other almost. I got the little feather for writing, a little book. This lamp is... this is my pride and joy. And then this diamond is everything to me. So yeah. So it's twice as big as, like, if I go like this and scroll down. Oh, if I scroll down, it actually disappears. But I can make it, way bigger. But I don't want to. I want to keep it like that. So, I've been messing with this armor stand mod for like hours now. Today it's a Saturday. I'm literally spent all day doing that. So I'm pretty proud of that. As well as up here. Ooh. My sprinting is weird. Up here, you can see there's a bunch of little strings so no snow blows. Here's the hello helipad. Some little like lawn. These are supposed to be lawn chairs. I didn't really know how else to do that. And then these are supposed to be like little like air conditioning units, like little fans on the top. I also saw that on like a mod or something. Not a mod, it was like on Pinterest, I think. But yeah, let's go over here and take a look. What are these supposed to be? Another group made all of this. I like the open concept. I thought it was a parking garage. I might try to do that for I might. I don't know if I'm actually going to. But, man, there's a lot of stairs. So, if we... Ooh, here we go. Here are office... Oh! Man, that's actually so smart. They used picture frames. Honestly, I like the little mouse. I think I'm going to use that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna say no to the... I'm definitely not doing the armor stance. Hello? Bertrude! Oh, this is... Guys, this is their secretary. It's Bertrude. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this. Oh, that's actually really smart. Ooh, these guys are thinking. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but... Is there anything in here? Just being nosy. Oof. I really like what they did with this place. Honestly. I will say, there's, like, no way out other than just going to the bottom. But I like the mix of, like, bricks and sandstone. I think it's cool. Here we go. But that's as far as I've gotten, unfortunately. It is really coming together. I want to replace all of this snow out here with moss at some point, but I'm going to try to use like moss carpets, just so I don't have to deal with snow and making things looking super ugly. But yeah, I have actually hunkered down and taken time and dedicated effort to this, so I think it's going really well. This is probably the only thing I'll do in this video, just so it'll get out a little faster. I'm gonna put bubble elevators instead of anything else. So basically, one bubble elevator up to the next floor, and then another one to the next floor, and then another one to the next. So they're separated, so you can go floor by floor. And then I'll have the same with, like, I might just have something that, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. That is a later issue, but yeah. Right now, I think I am definitely gonna take their idea, steal their idea of painting all of that stuff, or using paintings. I'm sorry. Anyway, there's my update. I was really proud of myself for all of the little armor stand stuff. Oh, I thought that was so cool. I still do. That's honestly like the coolest thing I think I've ever done. But yeah, this is the build. I've never like built like this before. I've always been like the kind of guy who kind of builds. I'll build a castle and then I'll go in and build a bunch of farms and I'll go mining, and then I've never actually worked on decorating something and exploring my options with stuff. But yeah. Anyway, I would suggest you put the armor stand mod in your world, because there is no limit to what you can do with it, and it's so customizable. The only issue for me is that to edit one of the pieces, it's so hard to find the right armor stand because they all look exactly the same. What helps me is I make them all visible, because like you can make them visible or invisible, and then I just turn on hitboxes with F3 and B, and then I just look at them all, and it makes it a lot easy. It makes them a lot easier to see. But here we go. Well, everybody, the time has come. I've been experimenting with different shaders. This is a different one than from what you saw from the last clip. If I can, hello? Okay, so it is officially the new update. It is 1.21.11, and we have the spears. If I can find a mob. Nope. Okay. Anyway, I named it the Lunge Lady, just because, I thought that'd be funny. It has mending, breaking, looting, sharpness 5, and lunge, so I can do that. I think that the fact that like it drains your hunger is secretly super good, because then I could just walk around going like this, and I could get rid of all my hunger. Maybe? Yep. And get rid of all... Oh, nah. That doesn't work as well as I thought. But then I can eat, and then I could heal really fast, but... that might be a little too ambitious. Oh. So much chicken. So yeah, we have this guy. There's also a new game on the server that we're actually going to go put our names into. It is essentially... It's kind of like Demise in Hermitcraft, where everybody's essentially going to be competing, and I'll just explain it in a second. Okay, here is the death game. So, this will be to clear the name. Now, in here, we can see KV is the person. So whoever kills KV right now could, if they kill him, they get a diamond block. But if they're unsuccessful and they end up dying, then he gets a diamond block from whoever failed to kill him. So we're going to take one of these iron spears. I don't like how people did that. Sorry, let me just fix that. We're going to put this in here. We're going to do hip hop. Oop, that's too many words. So, name a spear, then put it in the chest and clear it to enter the game. So we're going to put that in here, and we're going to hit clear. And it's going to take those 2 spears out. And then in a second, it should put another one in here. Maybe. Ooh, I hope I didn't mess it up. Anyway, over time, I think another name will populate in this chest. And when it does, we'll have an opportunity to come and basically it's a bounty on their head. And essentially by me putting my name in there, I am accepting that no matter... Oh. You can see the reflection in the portal. That's cool. I'm essentially accepting with that if I die, then somebody gets a diamond block from me. What I want to do is set up a little fishing rod teleportation chamber. So there's a way that you can, with nether portals and stuff, you can use a fishing rod and then you can put it into a ender pearl stasis chamber, and then you can go through the nether, sorry, and it'll technically, the game's code will see it as still active. So like it's still going to be not dispensed, but oh goodness. The line on the fishing rod will not be like dispensed, or you won't be able to see it. So you won't actually, you'll be able to go as far away as you want, and as soon as you right click with it and try to reel the rod back in, it'll teleport you immediately back to that stasis chamber. My goodness, that took forever to say. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get that set up so then if I do get attacked, I can just quickly get out of there. I can skedaddle lickety split. But right now I'm gonna try to make a little wool farm because oh, hello there. I'm gonna try to make a little wool farm just because I need wool. Okay, so I've made this kind of super, not janky, but hodgepodge little, not farm, this little breeder. So I can go up here, and then if I need, I can have a bucket of water here, and I can pour that out. So, ooh, probably shouldn't do that. So then that will hopefully push the baby down into here, where I'll have a boat, and I can kind of just put them wherever I want. And then I'm make a bunch of little modules here, each 16 of them, each with a different color of wool. And then, yeah, and then we can have infinite wool. And then I'm thinking about, oops, wrong button. I got free cam to work again, it kept crashing my game. I was thinking we have this water stream here. We could honestly just feed it into this too, and then it could lead over here. So then we have these 2 chests. This also has another water stream. Theoretically, I could extend this stream out a couple more blocks, and then I could have all of my chests on this side, and I could just make a big central storage system for all of my little farms around here. Because I've got, I've got all of those things hooked up, then I have that farm over there, and then over here I can have the sheep farm, and then I can have a couple other ones that are just really small things. Not the iron farm though, because that's going to go eventually. I want to build a big one. I'm procrastinating, honestly, and I don't have enough time, unfortunately. But right now, I'm going to AFK and get some more pumpkins and melons, so then I can get more emeralds and stuff. Because right now, I have 36 in here, and then I have all of these. So I think I actually only need... No, I don't remember how many I need in there, but I can do the math later. But that's basically a full beacon worth. But I'm going to lock myself in here for the night, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, well, if we hit free cam, or our discount free cam if you like, it is all done. We've got everything. You got 2 little chests here for storage. Definitely gonna have to add more storage to that. But if I go into options, music and sound, I can turn. It's so obnoxious. I get like, oh goodness gracious, I can't even. How? Okay. Okay, no, cause I have this little guy out here for the chickens, which honestly, just gonna break that. That's annoying, but I also have the one down there, and then I also have, if we go all on the other side, we also have this little guy. So I'm probably gonna have to turn the block volume on because that is so annoying. Yeah, that's ridiculous. So anyway, that is that. Thank you for watching. In the next video, I'm gonna go into free cam one more time. I promise. Just last time. So we have this little space between this and the villagers. So we got like this little tunnel here. Not this tunnel. This little. There's like a little square between them, and then there's also this stuff over here. So I'm thinking we can make like 1, 2, 3, 4 little squares all the way down to the bottom with different farms in them. So this will be for villagers. This will be, obviously, it's already sugarcane and pumpkins. This could be like a bunch of little farms, and I want to make this like bamboo and cactus, just so I can have like an infinite fuel source, and then also I get green dye. I don't know, it's not super useful, but it'll also get us a bunch of XP in the furnaces. So that could be like a little XP grinder thing that goes in the background all the time. And then I need to make, I would put the iron farm down there, but I want to make a really big one. And I'm realizing now, I used to think like, oh, it's working, so why put like a zombie up here? And now I'm realizing that the zombies would make them, essentially produce them faster. So yeah, that was this video. I think we finished that little sheep farm, and then we also finished we didn't finish it, but we worked on the Stonks headquarters, which I think is pretty cool and pretty fun. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you come back next time, and that's the wrong button. Thank you for watching.